Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another video. This is for Real Housewives of Potomac Season 8 Reunion Part 3. Y'all, there was a whole lot going on in the Real Housewives universe, okay? Especially when it comes to Potomac. Yesterday, which was Monday, April 15th, honey, Candiace confirmed and announced that she is expecting. Congratulations to her and Chris. Her leaving the show after seeing this reunion, she made the right decision. She made the right decision, okay? Robin confirmed that she got fired. Child, we knew it. The streets is talking, saying the naked got let go as well. I could take or leave her. Stuff was happening over there on Beverly Hills, Miami, everywhere, child. So let's go ahead and get into this reunion. Y'all know we really wanted Ashley and Giselle to go, but I digress. So Gordon shares that he was diagnosed with bipolar 1. He was diagnosed 2 years ago, but he believes he's had it even back when he was in his 20s. And mind you, he's in his 70s. So while I'm glad he shared, that doesn't justify me as cheating. I will say they work together, honey, okay? I don't know if this is a plot and a scheme with her and his boyfriend, and she really is in love with this man. I don't know what's going on. I feel like her and Gordon working together for the greater good to keep getting that Bravo coin. So they both take tissues to try to, I don't know what they were trying to do, because child, I ain't never seen such dry eyes, okay? What are y'all trying to do? Wipe y'all makeup off? Because y'all ain't shed, not near a tear. So Mia says she's gonna keep taking care of Gordon no matter what. And it reminds me, it's reminiscent of Nene and Greg made Greg rest, like where they, I guess he was getting older and the streets was talking, saying, he was allowing her to have relationships with other people, and kind of because he was ill and things of that nature, and she kept taking care of him until the end. It kind of like reminds me of that. So we finally get to the next package, because child, all reunion long, the neck have been waiting to have something to say, and finally it's her time to shine, and she ain't give nothing. But anyway, so we get into technicalities with, does Wendy know the Nneka or know of her? Because in Wendy's mind, and it was like, look, we figured y'all knew each other, like y'all saw each other in passing, so y'all must know each other. And Wendy's like, I don't know you. Okay, you might see me in the street, but you don't know me. Okay, shout out to T.I. I guess Wendy's like, look, you know of me, but you don't know me. But Wendy made it seem like they ain't never seen each other at all. Child, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's move on. The Nneka said that Married to Medicine reached out to her first. Child, maybe had she gone over there, she would still have her job, allegedly. So Wendy put Ashley on the spot to explain Osu, because Wendy was like, okay, well, Ashley, you don't want to brought it to the group, and since you brought it up, why don't you explain it, since you know so much about it, to be speaking on it? And then Nneka tried to jump in, and Wendy was like, no. I'm talking to Ashley. And child, everybody got quiet, okay? And Ashley basically, so she didn't know nothing about it. She didn't know what she was talking about. Then why did you bring it up? Ashley throws her hand. She throws a rock and hides her hand always. So Nneka said that Wendy tried to ice her out after she called her mom a witch. Well, she did. It seemed like it's working. Child, we don't need Nneka back. And her husband ain't said nothing. Kiana, aka K, I'm gonna call her K like everybody else, is on set. She got her hair in a pump, and it took me back to 08. It took me back to the early 2000s, between like 04, 05, and 08. Whew, those was good times. Okay, you had to be there. You just had to be there. So Kay felt away when Wendy didn't want to share her room with her. And Wendy was like, everybody had their own room. Like, I'm too grown to be sharing rooms, child. Why would I share my room when nobody else had to share theirs? And the Green Eye Bands is on the side. Like, well, we didn't at the time. We didn't know him. We didn't know if he was going to be sharing rooms. Be quiet. Kay thinks Giselle for checking up on her in that moment. And Candiace said Giselle was very strategic at that time. Don't believe her. It was not genuine. She just wanted to make Candiace and Wendy look like bad friends. And I mean, when it comes to Giselle, whatever Candiace says she did it, honey. So Wendy discusses her YouTube channel. Please go support y'all. Like, doing YouTube is not easy. Wendy even admitted that her podcast is harder than she thought it would be. You think you just plop down on the couch and turn your camera on, it is a lot of work. Okay, so let's go support her. Okay, Eddie is successful with his Happy Eddie business, his Mary Jane business. And Wendy said this is her last semester teaching because she wants to focus on her kids. She missed out on so many milestones. And then they jump on her for calling me a slow. And well, I mean, if the big shoe fits, okay. So on to Ashley. She gives a bunch of run around regarding her divorce. Girl, you ain't going nowhere. Girl, you're not leaving because you know if you go, the checks stop. The checks will not clear. You got a house you can't afford with this man. You cannot afford to leave him. And it seems like her main stream of income is coming from Real Housewives of Potomac. And you know, her job, it seemed like it's on thin ice. Had everybody else not been going around getting let go and quitting, she may have been next, okay? Ashley, you're still his dependent. And she was even talking about she rubbed his feet every night. And Andy was like, hold on, you rub his feet every night? And she was like, or you massage his feet every night? And she was like, massage with a hard D on the end. I didn't hear no D when she said it the first time. I heard massage, present tense. But go off, girl. So then we discussed Ashley and Giselle's fashionless fashion line, child, with their athletic gear, the merch that nobody is going to be walking up and down the streets wearing, okay, blah. Then we get into fight night, and that's what we really want to talk about. And Kay said, because Andy was like, well, you know, why did you throw punches? And Kay was like, I was assaulted, and I was defending myself. Like, somebody came for me, so I'm going to defend myself. You're not just going to put your hands on me or do anything to me. And I know that's right. Cameras there or not. Candiace said because she called Deborah Oscar the Grouch, Deborah in her sweatpants, when she came there in sweatpants with her hair tied, like she was looking for an altercation, in my opinion. She said, you know what, she assaulted her. And Mia was like, well, she would have gotten into it with Oscar the Grouch as well for calling her a 4 out of 10 last year. But she was able to defuse the situation. And so Candiace has so much to lose. Candiace shouldn't have said nothing. She should have just let Deborah do whatever she wanted to her. Like, girl, please. Goodbye. Y'all, they was getting on my nerve. When it came to this is why I stopped watching this season mid-season, because hell no. No. How is this Candiace's fault? So Giselle said everyone was responsible for the fight. And the other couch, everybody on the couch was like, no, wait a minute. How did Wendy get in this? How is it Wendy's fault? She had nothing to do with this. And I wish more people would have stood up for Candiace as well, but they didn't. So Giselle, it was like, all right, fine. Wendy didn't have nothing to do with it, but Candiace did. And Candiace breaks fourth wall, and she's like talking to the producers, and she's like, y'all want me to be friends with this? This is who y'all want me to be friends with and make up with. Y'all know where y'all can go, and it's hot. Okay. So everyone is literally blaming Candiace for responding, for being verbally attacked. You coming up to me, do you got something to say to me? You got a problem with me? You don't get to Candiace said herself, you don't get to dictate how I respond to somebody mistreating me. You mishandling me. You talking to me crazy. You don't get to dictate how I respond. I shouldn't have said this and I shouldn't have said that. Even Andy jumping in like, oh, well, you should have watched what you said. It contributed. No. Candiace saying if we having a tongue tussle, you don't get to then, shout out to Rodney the Voice. If we tongue tussling, you don't get to put your hands on me because you don't like what I said. Deborah is grown. She should know better. And now her and Ashley ain't even friends. So I better not see her back on my screen with that face again. So Candiace says she feels alone in this. There's nobody who's defending her. She's at the fight. She punched in the air trying to fight to save herself in this. And she is. And I just knew she knew in that moment, like, child, because I think she was probably pregnant then. She just knew she was not coming back. I would give my couple of checks, as you know, I heard the Bravo checks be clearing, okay? Especially since Chris ain't working. And then I would go. Like, I heard she was doing good on the radio with Angela E. Girl, find another route. Get on YouTube like Wendy did. Do something, anything else. You don't need this. This is too much. So as we wrap, Andy tries to force the ladies to apologize and make up yet again. And I'm so tired of forced apologies. If y'all apologizing because your boss told you to, then I don't want it. We don't like it. It's inauthentic. Please stop. with the forced apologies. So everybody go around and say stuff, and then they eat pie, and they give Andy a crown, I guess, to try to get on his good side because he was sick of them. Okay, sick and tired, but not sick enough for Giselle like he should be. But anyway, that was part 3. Y'all, are y'all gonna watch next season? Are we watching next season? I don't know. They're trying to shake the cast up. What we doing next season? Y'all let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.